What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be playing some Renekton Ziggs. I've been meaning to make a Renekton deck, and especially Ziggs too. Both of these are champions I enjoy a lot. I just feel like, well, specifically Renekton, because Ziggs, Ziggs Poppy, he does this thing for sure. But Renekton has kind of fallen out of the meta a fair bit, and it's a shame. Renekton's a lot of fun, and he's super sick. So I've been trying to figure out a way to make Renekton work somewhat, and with Ziggs it makes a lot of sense because main landmarks that one help Ziggs level up is Unraveled Earth and the vulnerable Roiling Sand from the Rock Hopper. So the fact that some of the best landmarks to pair with Ziggs work with Renekton in granting vulnerable is kind of just like a match made in heaven as far as what I'm trying to do with like playing both of these champions. The fact that I get to play them together is fantastic. So we have 3 copies of Wastewalker because Wastewalker kind of falls in the same synergy. When landmarks get destroyed, it gets bigger, and when they get vulnerable, you're just able to kind of manipulate blocks and do some things that's very powerful. We run 2 copies of Herald of the Magus because we are building a deck that is trying to level Ziggs. So once Ziggs is leveled in hand, that means the Herald of the Magus is able to activate, and we make our champions even bigger. And the champions getting bigger helps Renekton start to level up, which can be a little bit difficult because, 12 damage isn't as easy as you'd think. And then Ziggs with Overwhelm, when he's leveled, is actually crazy because he deals 2 to his blocker. And then with the vulnerable that we talked about before, you can maybe drag a unit that's going to die. And he just puts in work, right? Run 2 copies of Unleashed Energy because 4/2 as a combat trick for 3 mana is very strong, and we do have the landmarks there to support it. Also, destroying a landmark when Ziggs is leveled, deal a little bit of chip damage at burst speed is very huge too, because in certain situations it's unreactable and you can just force a kill that way. We run Vandal City Mare and Loping Telescope mainly because these are just very, very good Vandal City cards. When we're trying to like set up our big late game plays and whatever else, just knowing that we have Vandal City Mare to generate value and discount things such as the telescope and Ziggs himself is very powerful. So I just had to throw them in there. They're kind of like, you can't go wrong if you're playing Vandal City, you might as well have them. We have the Chemist, which is just a good 2/1, which is kind of like, I feel like the premier stat line for a 1-drop, and get a landmark that will help to progress your Ziggs and Wastewalker and things like that of that nature. And 3 copies of the Explosive Minefield, which is just a very powerful stun. And once again, when we're talking about like Unleashed Energy, destroying this and stunning something at burst speed is super great. And a lot of times, they can't really play around it because of the fact that this just comes in at burst speed. We run Preservarium and Ancient Prep, just more landmark synergy, and 3 copies of Pokestick, which is just Pokestick, another highlight Vandal City card that just puts in work and very versatile in many, many different situations. So it's another card that I just kind of throw in if I'm playing Vandal City, right? So we did pretty good with this deck today. I'm very happy with the games and excited to share them with you guys. So hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. If you haven't, hit that like button as well. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and jump into the gameplay. Appreciate you guys watching the videos as always. Peace out. Honestly, I'm fine with this curve. Renekton without being able to challenge something is a little upsetting, but the rest of it's nice. Yeah, we could just opt in for the other mare at that point.
Just as good as big ones.
I think we just open attack and then play the Preservarium.
The wheel of war turns ever onward.
I could just stun it with the Hexplosive, but playing this is probably the most valuable thing I have right now. These all kind of suck, so we'll just go with the Ranger. Just by the smallest margin, least shitty thing there is.
It's gonna blow.
If somehow this second mare sticks for a second, we could play a Ziggs for 1 mana. It's pretty hilarious. Definitely telescope. This is plan B now if one of these get moved. Oh, is he killing both? Don't do that. Don't do that, man. It hits the same one. That's hilarious. That is some hilarious sequencing. Somebody needs to brush up on the course. Great pickup. Stun bolt. And he can go in with his ephemeral, I guess. Question is, do I block it? I'm gonna say I do. I don't know. My health getting somewhat low. It's not low at all yet, but I just know he has 2 fearsomes that it's gonna be like kind of difficult for me to block, right? Gonna play this here. Gives me some food for this. And that could just get grabbed by the 2-1, really. Of these, I think I'm just gonna go. Actually, where's Ziggs deck? Yeah, we take Bomber Twins.
Are you ready? Let's take it for a spin.
He's obsessed with these Roar of the Slayers. I don't know, man. Sure, dude. Ziggs is leveled. Build 2.
A little boom and one really big one! Rev that baby up and let's see what it can really do!
Don't worry, boss. It goes to 11.
Okay, to me, Herald of the Magus is activated. So if he doesn't open, I can just play that, and these units are about to be crazy.
Death is transient, as long as the body holds blood.
Love seeing no Scion.
The great Magus leads us to glory.
The skirmish is proceeding as planned.
This guy has the craziest version of this deck I've ever seen. We're gonna Hexplosive this though. Go ahead and tell him not down with that.
Where I go, carnage follows.
The blood must course, the eye must see.
Poor man. Poor man.
Find our prey. No surrender.
He can block with like his biggest unit, and I think he still just dies like straight up. This went as well as I could have hoped for, really. Shout out to him. That one roar of the Slayer turn was absolute heat. I guess I just have to, right? It's for the memes. Boys, Ziggs and Renekton, let's go. I misplayed because I didn't put that on Renekton and I missed an animation.
The slaughter will never end.
I think I'm just keeping the hand. I think I was considering is like, which one of these do I play on 3? Probably Waste Walker, because I mean Ziggs doesn't get anything from these like early on, right? Right, develop Rockhopper, develop this, and then when he wants to play whatever the make unit spell, have a bit of a punish for that.
What a shame for you!
Mind that at all. We hit the bird and he rolled a 0 attack unit. That's sick. Kind of funny that he keep the picks because although it is good to like buff something like Zoe, right? The Nami just like hits that instead.
Let's do it over there.
Out of my way!
Walk with this. He pales, it still dies at least. Go for a couple telescopes right here. Telescope into messenger. Like the wave.
Like a fish in water.
So let's say he blocks both of these. I get 6 damage. I think I need a little bit more than 6. We're gonna play Ziggs.
What does that thing do?
It explodes, of course. Go ahead, light the fuse.
Alright. Got him, boys. I never feel safe in that matchup until the victory screen pops up. Yeah. Alright, Shellfolk. I'll keep Ziggs. Pokey Stick, I'm gonna toss. Fine. Irony. I do think I just like the Unraveled Earth this round.
Let us take a peek at life beneath the waves.
Could go for a Waste Walker. It's
Now?
slightly risky if he has like some fumes or something. I think I still try to do it. Alright, makes no sense to me why he'd do this, but okay, we'll take it. True. True, true, true. Unleash energy is pretty high.
Why, hello there, little love. You are quite slimy.
Lastinat Rame buys me a new sail. Too slow, stupid.
Like, I could trade for this.
I will run you over.
Definitely hate that a lot less.
Steer.
It's always Renekton this round. I could play the Ancient Prep this round too, after my attack.
Tentacles off the spectacles, please.
That's crazy. Sunfume's Mystic? Boy, he's gone. Damn. Guess I'm waiting on the Ziggs. Or, I mean, I could play it here. Make sure I get the 2 damage and then go for a Herald of the Magus.
No, no, my shell is not a toy.
That 1. So I guess I'll play the Waste Walker first. Is that something that can be pranked?
Goggles, powder, matches, let her rip! Another day, another explosion!
I don't know why he was waiting for that for the prank. I mean, it's not in the pool of things anyways. Always hits the Unleash Energy. Now he has it, so it's just a +2/1. I mean, plus, yeah. Exactly.
We make this place ready.
An exact thermo, my guy. I see you, dude. Grand Plaza? That's super funny. Did I just take the Grand Plaza? Or Telescope?
Persistence is key.
I almost thought he might not put the Shelf Oak in danger like that, but he does. Okay. Yeah, that's a little concerning. I have to be cautious of developing now.
Astounding curiosities lie ahead.
This'll be a blast!
Don't blink or you'll miss me.
Would you look at this place?
Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Charge!
So I mean, I think in this spot it just comes down to if he has you guys know the one. He has a mini morph. If he doesn't have a mini morph, I think we're looking very good. This deals 2 to the blocker. Does have it, bro. Never ever lucky, actually.
You're between me and glory. No sweat.
So sad. Oh, the Ziggs effect still happened, and he gave us the Ezreal. That's good.
Another day, another explosion.
Develops, I get more Zigg stuff.
Let's take this puppy for a spin.
Like, have we played even enough cards to get this? I wish it told me. Furious Faithfolk is like safer. Alright, hey, we just stalled him out. Stalled him out, got him. That'll work. Crazy.